Kind of like Lamont Sanford in a way. We don't know exactly how old Lamont was, but tell him about the mustache, we know he was kind of a little bit advanced age. A little too old to be in the house still. My earliest memories of my dad were going on road trips. We'd go to the middle of Georgia, to Macon, visit family, Warner Robins, Dry Branch. In the surrounding states around Georgia, go sightsee, go to theme parks, sites, beaches and whatnot. Go to North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida a few times, but never to Alabama. I don't know, nothing against people from Alabama. My dad just didn't mess with y'all, I don't know. But anytime if we was in those road trips between November to January, it had to be Christmas. My brother know. You gonna get this Temptations Christmas tape. You gonna whether you like it or not. Sometimes I find myself just going throughout my day. I'm like, ooh. My dad got me over there channeling dead 70s soul singing. That's a lot. My dad also had a wide range of music and love that he listened to, and I took that with me. I listen to a lot of range of music, and I thank him for that. My Uncle Charles will probably enjoy this. I think my dad in the late 80s, he was listening to a lot of Billy Ocean, and I think that inspired the curve. So we can blame Billy Ocean for that, the song that started there. My brother, he could probably attest to one of the things my dad always say when we get mad or upset about something. He said, I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you don't care if I don't like it. A lot of people don't believe that we used to get whippings because my dad was so calm and cool in his later years. Well, let me tell you, it went down. It really went down. But him and my mom was like a tag team. Like whoever was doing the whipping, they would send the other one outside to pick a switch. Like, is this a collaborative effort to be behind? What's going on? But that's just how they were together and everything. Somebody mentioned the camcorder already. My dad, that just showed how much he loved family when he catch all those moments.
Yes, he did.
We don't care if he was still using it 10 years after it was obsolete.
Right.
Didn't matter. He's still there with it. And that leads me kind of to his sisters and his family. My beautiful aunts still look like they in grade school and college age, right? And also my mother's sisters behind there, also beautiful ladies.
Yes.
I thank them for my genes and this handsome devil.
Amen.
Anybody who knew my mother, she could just be probably a little bit bossy. Nothing extreme, nothing crazy. Just a little bit. And every now and then I hear my mom say, I asked you to do something, it take you about a week. Your sister called in, you go running. I knew they like that. But that's just how my dad was. As the patriarch, he was raised by his mother and father to do that, to take care of his sisters. He just jumped at any opportunity to see y'all face. Y'all know that. He just wanted to make sure y'all was all right. And that's in a nutshell, that's how he felt about anybody he loved. The ups and downs, your successes, your failures, hardships, your heartaches, joys and tribulations, he's gonna be the same through it all. And he would never betray your trust. He was a great listener. He always offered you great advice when you asked for it, And those type of people are golden. You want those people in your life all the time. You never want to lose them. And that's why he's had the same circle of friends since grade school, high school, college. Miss Carolyn, Mr. Dillon, Mr. Emmanuel, Miss Norris. They'll tell you for hours how solid of a person he is. And my dad was ever the handyman. When I was seeing him and my mom maintain the house and raise children, it was like around that time those books was coming out like so and so for dummies. And I was like, where's the grown-ups for dummies at? Because my parents made it look so hard, but I was overwhelmed, but they made it easy. And my dad would fix everything, paint. He laid down cement for basketball goals for us in the backyard. All the kids would come and play with us. He would do anything with us. My dad had a very curious mind.
Yes, he did.
We had a lot of discussions or disagreements on philosophy, religion, science, history, no matter. And him and my mom always encouraged us to have an inquisitive mind through reading.
Yeah.
And that's something I always take with me and appreciate him for. And everybody knows my dad for being calm and collected and cool, but there were a few exceptions that y'all don't know about. One is sitting in the front row right there. His granddaughters. My granddad didn't play by his granddaughters, they know that. Me and mine would be arguing about something, she'd be dead wrong. All day long. Whose side you gonna take mine? You gonna take this side. And he would always tell me, don't let nobody tell you what you should be doing for your grandkids, because 9 times out of 10 you turn around, they're doing the same thing. And I know it's hard being a grandparent sometimes in this era, but sometimes you gotta step in and be a parent sometimes. Y'all come from a generation where y'all strong enough to handle that. You wanna hear my dad curse up a storm? Let a lizard come in the house. You think an alligator will knock down the door and come out? Say every cursing word in succession. Dad, and this lizard and snakes. My dad hated snakes. We'd be outside doing some yard work or something, and you see a snake, he's running away from the house. Hurry up and get that shovel, boy. My dad is running away from the house. I give him the shovel, I see him chop up a whole little snake, 3 4 little pieces. You see the little tail still wagging.
Before he was born, he was
racist against snakes.
Yeah, he used to shoot.
Turn my dad in for snake hate crimes or something. And sickness and health. My mom and my dad both personified that credo when they took that oath of marriage.
Yes.
I couldn't even do for my mama because my dad, he wouldn't allow me to do nothing. He was just there. He was like my mom's personal caretaker 24/7. I say, Dad, show me how to hook up the IV. I take mama to I know, right? You got it. I take mama to the hospital today, or let me cook breakfast this morning. He wouldn't have none of it. I can't even help because that's how dedicated he was to my mama. And he knew at his lowest points, my mom was his rock. And they were side by side to the end. That's rare nowadays. I always thank them for that. They showed me what love was really about. And that leads me to the baby boy sitting in that second row there. Little Art Mario, I call him Little Army. You want to see the biggest smile on my dad's face? Just have him there, Mario. I'm so glad he saw the last 2 years, the first almost 2 years of his life. And he just lit up every time he saw him.
Yes, he did.
So I want to thank Armani for having him, And like I said, my dad wasn't scared, he didn't hate too much except the snakes and the lizard, of course. He transitioned with strength.
Yes, he did.
And on his own terms.
Yes, he did.
And he virtually didn't circle a day in his 75 years. He told me all the time that his main job in life, he was on earth for, was to help people. And I can say, Dad, you passed that test with flying colors.
Beautiful.
So I'm up here saying all this to say, as eloquent as I am, that even I can't put into words what my dad meant to so many people, you know what I'm saying? But none more than me. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Amen. Thank you.